Hello everybody, welcome to today's Hunger Games event, and here's your competitors competing in this event. Let's begin. The NASCAR for Life grabs a jar of fishing bait while fake Logan Paul gets fishing gear. Brian Griffin gathers as much food as he can. Paul Nicholson just stays at the cornucopia for resources. RC Racer 88, Kamikaze Games, and Eric Steph runs away from the cornucopia. Asshawk takes a handful of throwing knives. Karsh Time grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Sportsfan 09 takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Southeast Cup Series scares Preston racing away from the cornucopia. One Incarnation, Denny B talks, Lisa Simpson, and the TNT Man 93 and Peter Griffin run away from the cornucopia. Roblox Cup Series breaks Stewie Griffin's nose for a basket of bread. Bo Walls 23 fan severely slices Maggie Simpson, the baby, with a sword. That is not cool, man. DNG finds a canteen full of water. Joey Logano CMG runs away with a lighter and some rope. Bart Simpson grabs a shield. 7 Supergirl fan page clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Eric Alaromi takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Tony Myers and Noah Sewell run away from the cornucopia. The Iceberg finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Roddy Fan 2015 stabs Daniel Nutsenwell's back is turned. Black Flags Matter snatches a pair of size. Jason Jacoby runs into the cornucopia and hides. iPad Pro runs away from the cornucopia. Random KDM fanboy does the same as Jason Jacoby. This time he'll kill Jason Jacoby. Phantom NASCAR 24 cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Black Flags Matter goes hunting. Southeast Cup Series stalks DNG. RC Racer 88 questions his sanity. Karsh Time and receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. 7 Supergirls fan pages. Stewie Griffin hunt for other tribes. Danny B Talks receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. As well with Karsh Time. Preston Racing forces NASCAR for Life to kill Roblox Cup Series or fake Logan Paul. He decides to kill fake Logan Paul. Hard racing. Paul Nicholson scares Tony Myers off. Joey Logano CMG is pricked by fronds while picking berries. Bart Simpson travels to higher ground. Lisa Simpson tends to Bubble Walls 23 fans' wounds. One Incarnation tends to Noah Sewell's wounds. Kamikaze Games collects fruit from a tree. TNT Man 93 searches for a water source. Brian Griffin and Peter Griffin discovers a cave. Eric Alaromi injures himself. Sportsfan 09 stalks Jason Jacoby. The Iceberg dies from hypothermia. Rowdy Fan 2015 constructs a shack. NASHawk stalks iPad Pro, and as well random KDM fanboy stalks Eric Steph. 5 deaths. Peter Griffin sees a fire but stays hidden. Paul Nicholson, NASCAR for Life, Rowdy Fan 2015, and DNG sleep in shifts. Black Flags Matter tends to his wounds. NASHawk attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. iPad Pro fends Eric Alaromi, Bubba Walls fan, and 7 Supergirls fan page away from his fire. Kamikaze Games and One Incarnation talk about the tribe still alive. Jason Jacoby stays awake all night. Lisa Simpson passes out in exhaustion. Bart Simpson destroys Noah Sewell supplies while he is asleep. Roblox Cup Series RC Racer 88 and Sports Fan 09 sleep in shifts. Preston Racing tends to his wounds. Karsh Time taints to Stewie Griffin's food, killing him. Joy Logano forces Granite KDM fanboy to kill Southeast Cup user TNT Man 93. Decides to kill TNT Man 93. Tony Myers tends to his wounds. Denny B Talks starts a fire, and Eric Step and Brian Griffin talk about the tribe still alive. Karsh Time diverts Eric Step's attention and runs away. Roblox Cup Series overhears Eric Alaromi roasting Tony Myers in the distance. Brian Griffin discovers a river. Peter Griffin goes hunting. iPad Pro, Bart Simpson, Lisa Simpson, and Paul Nicholson raid DNG camp while he is hunting. Noah Sewell and Southeast Cup Series stabs Noah Sewell while his back is turned. Random KDM fanboy travels to higher ground. Jason Jacoby shoots an arrow at Joey Logano CMG but misses and kills Preston Racing instead. That is not hard racing. That is just straight up dirty drive for Jason Jacoby. 7 Supergirls fan page runs away from Run Incarnation, Kamikaze Games Sports Fan 09, and Bubble Walls Fan 23 fan, NASCAR Hunt for Other Tribes. Denny B Talk stabs Bubble Walls. No, Black Flags Matter in the back with a trident. Oh my goodness. NASCAR for Life injures himself. Rowdy Fan 2015 tries to sleep for the entire day. RC Racer 88 makes a slingshot. 5 deaths. So far, 10 deaths. Karsh Time sees a fire but stays hidden. iPad Pro screams for help. Denny B Talks receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Joey Logano CMG convinces Roblox Cup Series to snuggle with him. RC Racer 88 looks at the night sky. NASCAR for Life. Rowdy Fan 2015 sleeping shifts. Nasshawk starts a fire. One Incarnation begs for random KDM fanboy to kill him. He refuses, keeping One Incarnation alive. Kamikaze Games stabs Paul Nicholson while his back is turned. Sports Fan 09 convinces Jason Jacoby to snuggle with him. No, that won't happen. Sports Fan 09 will kill Jason Jacoby. Eric E. Step loses sight for where he is. 7 Supergirls fan page climbs a tree to rest. D&G receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tony Myers attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Lisa Simpson questions her sanity. Brian Simpson, Peter Griffin, and Bart Simpson sleep in shifts. Southeast Cup Series and Eric Alarami tell stories about themselves to each other. Bubble Walls 23 fan is awoken by nightmares. Southeast Cup Series tries to sleep for the entire day. Bubble Walls 23 fan stalks Nasshawk. Joey Lagon, the D&G, and Brian Griffin hunt for other tribes. Jason Jacoby severely injures Tony Myers and leaves him to die. That's both hard racing and non-hard racing. Karsh Time injures himself. Kamikaze Games dies of insanity. Roblox Cup Series trap kills random KDM fanboy. Same with Eric East Steps traps kills. NASCAR for Life 7 Supergirls fan page defeats iPad Pro in a fight but spares his life. That's because she's weak. Peter Griffin tends to Denny B Talks wounds. Eric Alarami hears siblings Bart Simpson and Lisa Simpson talking in the distance. One Incarnation receives a clean water from an unknown sponsor. Joey Logano CMG stalks RC Racer 88. Rowdy Fan 2015 goes hunting. Sports Fan 09 goes fishes. And Sports Fan 09 goes hunting. Jason Jacoby trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. Brian Griffin accidentally makes contact with spiny lethal plant life. 7 Supergirls fan page flails her weapon around, accidentally killing Eric Alarami. That is not hard racing. That is just straight up dirty driving from 7 Supergirls fan page. Rowdy Fan 2015 survive while fighting. Peter Griffin and Roblox Cup Series lose their balance, roll down a jagged hillside and die. Roblox Southeast Cup Series, Bubble Walls 23 fan fight survives while fighting. Sports Fan 09 and Nasshawk lose their balance, rolling down a jagged hillside and die. D&G flails his weapon around, accidentally killing Karsh Time while fighting. Lisa Simpson and RC Racer 88 lose their balance, roll down on jagged hillside and die. iPad Pro survives while fighting. Joy Logano, CMG, and Denny B Talks lose their balance, roll down a jagged hillside and die. Bart Simpson, Eric E. Step, and What Incarnation survives. And 17 deaths. Anyone but iPad Pro. One Incarnation lets iPad Pro into a shelter to kill him. Bart Simpson passes out from exhaustion. Rowdy Fan 2015 receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Southeast Cup Series attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Bubble Walls 23 fan cooks his food before putting his fire out. 7 Supergirls fan page and D&G threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. God, I also forgot. Hopefully she didn't win, but thankfully she didn't. But still, she's out. Eric E. Step passing out from exhaustion. iPad Pro decides not to go to the feast. Eric E. Step steals Bart Simpson's memoirs like I Caramba and his stuff and Don't Have a Cowman. Bubble Walls 23 fan falls in the pit and dies. Southeast Cup Series takes his staff leaning against the cornucopia, and Rowdy Fan 2015 One Incarnation decide not to go to the feast. Rowdy Fan 2015 steals from Southeast Cup Series while he isn't looking. One Incarnation, Eric E. Step, and iPad Pro hunt for other tribes. Bart Simpson thinks about home. iPad Pro survives. One Incarnation survives. Bart Simpson trips face first to the puddle of acid rain. Eric E. Step and Rowdy Fan 2015 survived Southeast Cup Series, trips face first into a puddle of acid rain. Acid rain or something like that. I don't know. 5 deaths. The following sleep in shifts. Eric Step thinks about home. iPad Pro sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Rowdy Fan 2015 receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ron Incarnation dies from first. Come on, Eric Step or Rowdy Fan 2015. So, Rowdy Fan 2015 starts an explosive off, killing Eric Step and iPad Pro, and Rowdy Fan 2015 is gonna win. Congratulations to Rowdy Fan 2015 for getting that win. Congratulations. Let's take a look at the results. I'm just going to go slow. And there, who got the most kills award? Rowdy Fan 2015 beats Jason Jacoby. Ha! So, Rowdy Fan gets the most kills award and the win. Thank you all for watching this video. Catch you on the next video.